What do you mean when you say we teach what we need to learn the most?
Let me answer that question actually with another little aphorism, right? And that is, we create the drama we seek. And what I mean by this is, I personally think that as we go through life, like life circumstances conspire. That it keeps putting us in situation after situation to invite like the seed of who we really are. Like we each have it like what a colleague of mine calls core individuation, this like unique imprint as to who we each truly are. And it's different for each of us. And I think that life circumstances, like where you were born, like what sort of parents you had, what did you study in life, whether formal or informal, basically the forces that have shaped you. You know, we usually think about our past and most of us were like usually running away from something, or we're sort of like, that's behind me now, thank goodness, I've got this great future ahead of me. And that's a very American thing too, right? We're amazing at dreaming about the future. The power for me about storytelling in this axiom is that actually we can look backwards, and by healing the past, we can transform the future. We're basically always in the middle of our story, and we can always both shift the past and the future. And if you shift the past, you transform the future. And if you shift the future, you transform the past. Mm-hmm. The stories that we tell literally make our world. And so this notion, coming back to your question of like, we teach what we need to learn most. Like if you think of yourself being on a heroic journey, right? And we all are on a quest. Like we each have a riddle we're trying to solve, mm-hmm. right? In my case was this notion of, I feel like I've been lost in translation for so many times in my life. Mm-hmm. Like for each of us, there's some little nub, some little rub. You know, I like to call it, what's the riddle you're trying to solve? Mm-hmm. And for each of us, there's something that drives our curiosity, that drives our passion. The things that we do just because we're so fascinated. It's like, I want to understand how it works. Right. So that's that question. That's really the thing we kind of have to each answer for ourselves. And I allude to those other formative sort of moments or experiences because usually the writing's on the wall. Mm-hmm. Like the clues are there. It's a matter of stepping back and going, like, okay, what's the pattern here? Let me connect the dots, right? What have been the themes that have been driving across my life? And if I can connect and align myself with those themes, mm-hmm. so that I actually become conscious of the story that I'm writing, the story that I'm living, the story that I want to create, right? You put yourself in the driver's seat, which is a completely different way of experiencing and interacting with the story of who you are.